All right, so you clicked on this link because you want to know the top 5 reasons not to move to Colorado Springs. So Kalene and I are going to break down our top 5 reasons why we would not move to Colorado Springs in the summer. So stay tuned to the very end. It's our very number 1 reason why you should not move to Colorado Springs. Hey guys, it's Kalene and Laurie here with Colorado's finest realty here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Although we also service Denver and the entire state of Colorado now. So Laurie and I love our state. We love what we do. We literally have people reaching out to us every day making the move. So Laurie and I are here to help day, night. If you reach out to us anytime, we'll answer that phone. If this is your first time to the channel or you have not yet, hit that subscribe button or the bell. Help us out. You'll be notified anytime we put out new video. We drop videos every Tuesday and Thursday, but it'll notify you and pop up as a to-do item on your list for the day. So reach out to us, 719-639-3393. So we're giving you 5 reasons not to move to Colorado Springs. And so one of our reasons, and I'm going to give you my 1 reason, is shopping. So we're going to count them down. So number 5 is shopping. And so, sorry, Kalene's dog is eating my purse.
There you are, Duke.
So number 5 is shopping. And so if you are going to move to the area and you think you're going to have all the things that Denver may have to offer to you, you don't. Colorado Springs, we had a Gap. We couldn't even keep the Gap. We do have the shops at the Briargate. If you watch some of our videos, you'll see that. There's some more trendy stores there. You have some boutiques in there. You'll have, I'm trying to think, you have Pottery Barn, you have Williams-Sonoma. We have 2 malls. We have a Chapel Hills Mall and the Citadel Mall. In my opinion, they are, I just don't go to them. There's like an H&M, it's a small one. We have like a Dillard's. We don't have any like those big classic anchor stores that you would think of that you might have in another mall. So if you are thinking you're coming to Colorado Springs and you're going to live up that shopping scene, think again. You're going to have to dig into your online shopping, and so reach out to us. I can give you my favorites that I love for online shopping.
So number 4 on our list on why not to move to Colorado Springs, if you watch any of our videos of Laurie and I driving around, you will know what I'm talking about. Our roads are awful. Like, there's potholes everywhere and they're constantly working on them. I know our tax money's good, working for us, but with our extreme weather and all of the rain and the winter, it's just a continuous job. So there are definitely areas of town where the roads need attention, and you'll see that in any of our videos. We'll be sideways or the other way or dipping down, but roads are not the greatest here in Colorado Springs.
All right, number 3, our 3rd reason is, and we mentioned this before, but since we do these videos on moving to Colorado Springs, it's hard for us not to mention our housing market. And so our growth in Colorado Springs has been remarkable. We always rank in those top places to live, most fit cities, best places to retire, best weather all year round. So, which is great because we love our city, but our growth has been, maybe more than other places in some areas of the country. So with that becomes our housing market. I will say I can feel it cooling just a little bit. So if you are thinking of coming to the area, reach out, give us a call, give us a text. We can give you an idea on, based on your budget and your timeline and all those other factors that go into buying, what that may look like directly in our city, in 2021, 2022, as you guys reach out and think of moving to our area. But the housing market's hot. Kalene and I are good at what we do. We always get our clients under contract. We get them in homes with equity. It's something that we are proud of. So reach out anytime if you have any questions in the housing market.
So number 2 on our list, why not to move to Colorado, is baking. Yes, you heard it. So we are coming up with ideas, and this is why I don't bake though. I can't bake here. I know there's different altitude recipes and whatnot, and I'm horrible at following recipes anyway, but it's near impossible for me to like make a loaf of bread or do anything with it rising. Like I have friends that have figured out the trick and they have the most amazing chocolate chip cookies or whatnot. I swear every time, it's kind of a joke actually. At Laurie and I's old work, I would bring bread and everybody would just laugh. It's like pound cake or something, but I haven't figured it out. Baking at high altitude is totally different than baking down at sea level, and you'll just have to do your best and maybe read into the recipes and buy the right flours and just figure it out. But I even saw one of our clients who recently moved here, and she had posted a picture of some muffins, and she said, it's true, the altitude does affect your baking. There it is.
And so our top reason, our number one, the number one reason not to move to Colorado Springs, especially in the summer, since we're recording this in the summer, you know, we talked about the dryness or the altitude or the moths or, you know, some of those other things you think about when you think about Colorado in the summertime. However, our number one reason right now is the forest fires. And so, you know, sometimes we'll have forest fires here in Colorado, usually not here in Colorado Springs for the most part, but you'll have them kind of on the western side of Colorado. And for right now, Colorado's had a ton of rain, so we don't have really hardly any forest fires here in Colorado in and of itself. But because of the fires even go all the way to California, sometimes we'll get that smoke from Alaska or Arizona, wherever those fires are, you will see that you can't even see the mountains in the background. So sometimes, you know, you get those beautiful mountains, those blue skies, but for the last week, we can almost barely see the outline of the mountains because we get that forest fire smoke that blows into our city. So our number one reason in the summer that you might not want to move to Colorado Springs, if you want to see those mountains all the time, it might not happen for you.